ready. I'm ready. It looks sunny, to be fair, you know.
Good evening everyone, welcome to VFL Season 2, Round 6, and we are at the famous streets of Monaco. It's myself, Lazy the Twig, as always, and Captain Limmy. Jack.
It is. Hello.
We are in for a belter.
Absolutely. Before we start that though, we of course have the qualifying session to come. And to be fair, qualifying, Ricardo said that it's 95% of a race win here. It's so important. Really, first place is really, really important today. If someone's going to have a chance of winning the race. And we want to see someone different win the race. LRB, of course, is at the top by 22 points, right behind Big Dave, Toast, Owen, blah, blah, blah. But can we see someone else? You know, because Monaco isn't always about how fast you can go on a track like Britain and stuff. This is really, really technical. And some people shine. Some people shine. I'm also trying to remember all the track corner names as well, but it's not going to go very well.
I'll let you deal with the track names. Corner names, sorry, not track names. But no, yeah, quali's definitely is a lot of drivers say it's the most important part of the Monaco weekend, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Absolutely.
Minecraft.
Safety cars, virtual safety cars, we're not expecting 18 cars to finish. Even though these are the best drivers VFL has to offer really at the moment, we're still not expecting everyone to finish. And we'll just see what happens. And I've been kicked out of the lobby. Thank you.
Lobby, oh dear.
Love to see it. Might get back in.
Right, Lego
Technical
Minecraft.
glitch, ladies and gentlemen, technical glitch.
Lego Minecraft is the first car that will be setting a lap time. It's coming round into the tunnel now. I've walked this track in real life and it's beautiful. I love Monaco.
Oh, I don't think I can. Is there any way someone can re-invite?
Oh, how did Fish do it last night?
No idea.
He didn't say, did he?
I think my internet did just have a moment because it buffered my stream and it's... I think it's just having a mini moment. I can confirm by the way it's a dry quali and race. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting back in as soon as possible. I do apologise, but there's not much I can do if the connection boots me out. It shouldn't boot me out because it's very, very quick, but it has, and I don't think there's any possible way I can just get in.
Well, so far we've got Lego Minecraft set a 109.2.
Has Toast crashed on me out lap Twig? I'm getting an inside source on that.
So As just come out of the pits now, so he could have done.
Okay.
He could have done.
I'm just hoping that someone could resend me invite, because if they don't send me invite, Twig, I'm gonna have to somehow use your footage. But I really want to watch this, right? Because it only happens once a season.
Exactly. We need you here. We need you.
And I need to be seeing it. I need a dot. I need at GP1. Someone try and send me an invite. There's no way I can miss this. Next question. Well, I'll just have a look if you press start, or just in some of the settings somewhere, or if there's something you can somehow invite a friend, or just something. There must be something. Oh, I got one.
You got one?
I got one.
Yes. Awesome.
Lily Wyatt. Boys, girls, we're getting back in. I'm not missing this race for nothing. He can kick me out 10 times, but I'll still be there. There we go. Get one off J-Week as well, just for good measure.
Oh, Toast has just started a lap if you wanted to go on board with him. I'm on board with him now.
I'm a bit late, I'm not in yet. Is anyone coming through like the last bit now, like Rascasters?
There is one of the racing points just gone over the finish line actually.
Just got in now, let's have a look. Right,
Joe.
who's that Red Bull there?
Joe.
Right, we'll watch Joe because it's going to be his lap. We'll take you on a lap of Monaco because it is a pretty fun circuit, it's just very difficult. Right, that's for tight corner, we'll leave that one. Comes across a start finish straight even though it's definitely not straight. On to turn number 1, the sharp 90 degree. If you go over that curb, you're getting a penalty, safe devise that. Up the Bay Rivage we go. Why is it called the Bay Rivage? Because there's a hotel to the left called Bay Rivage. Down to Massenet, this left-hand turn, then a right-hand turn, which was actually apparently one of the first casinos ever made. Don't know if it's true. Down to number 5, the Mirabeau Bay. Really, really tough to get that one, not looking at the tyres. Here's the hairpin, of course, the Grand Hotel hairpin. We'll just call it the hairpin. Turn number 7. Turn number 8 is here, and that's Portier down through the tunnel, as they call it. Obviously, this is really hard with the lens flare of the sun. It is a dry race and quality as well, so the drivers have to get that perfect, and if a Red Bull actually just clip the wall. That's for Novo Chicane 10 and 11, down to Tabac, which is turn number 12. This can be done with one tap of the gear down, brake as well, just flat through. Through the Louis Chiron 13 and 14, past the swimming pool. I didn't actually know why this was called a swimming pool. It's a massive swimming pool down there. Into Rascas, turn number 17. 18 is this really tight hander. We might see someone lose their tyre there. Out of 19, and that is the lap of Monaco. Twig.
Yeah, that is the lap of Monaco.
The shortest track, 2.07 miles, that's it. With 19 corners as well.
It's a very short track. We have a Big Dave, or Coco Boom, as formerly known, coming round the last turn now. He's not going to set one of the fastest times so far, but it is a 1:11.5.
Does. Rescue's got a lap in 4th, 10.540. Ryan's 15 milliseconds quicker at the moment, 10.525. Half second quicker Spa-Holt, the Mercedes reserve driver for Godbold today. Second place so far. Lego puts a 9.2 on his soft compound tyre in first. And I'm pretty sure, Twig, the strategy is a really easy one. Soft to medium on Monaco. The tyres don't actually wear that bad. If Hamilton can do 67 laps on mediums, then these guys can do a few.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. I'm sure it's pretty easy. I don't know why Woody's on the hard tyre at the moment, but
might be just getting used to the track because he might not need to use them.
Very true.
But even if it's 39 laps, even if a safety car comes out on lap 1 and someone does decide to pit, which will be a stupid idea straight away, but you can still probably do 39 maybe on mediums. I'm not too sure. I mean, obviously Hamilton had an opportunity to look after his tyres for about 40 of those laps, but here I don't think there'll be a chance for people to look after those tyres.
No, I don't
this will
think
be a fight.
This will be a right scrap.
Yeah, and we're not expecting. We're probably expecting a few wing changes as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping all the teams have brought a fair few set of wings. Oh, and I'm watching J-Bob and I've just seen an end plate.
You might have done, but Ryan, what you haven't seen is Ryan's just gone second fastest, 0.9880. Still 7/10, 3/4 of a second actually on pole position for now, but we know how quick Lego is. But will he go too quick and make a mistake? Who knows? Joe's in 5th place at the moment. He enters pits. Jazzy Jeff has just begun. I think his fast lap again on the soft compound. He set an 11.64. He's just going through Massenet now, and we'll keep on board with that for a little bit.
You know, Jazzy Jeff making his GP1 debut because unfortunately we've lost both the DXT guys. Just Joe. It's a hard debut.
Who's his teammate, J-Bob?
J-Bob is a reserve, yes, but there is someone else.
How was Jazzy Jeff's progressing to GP2? I mean, I can have a look. Because
he must be one of the top runners.
That's what I mean, yeah. Jazzy Jeff is... I can't see him on the list. Taffy, Jammy, Dodger, aka Party Foggy, I can't see him on the list.
Oh, they've already taken him off.
Wait, Jazzy Jeff was a reserve driver for GP1. He's at the bottom of a thing with 0 points. So maybe he didn't come from GP2. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
I'm not too sure. However, is this his lap or is he put a lap in, didn't he? He put a 10.882. I don't think he improved on his position. J. Lee Gimme Alfred comes into the pits. Toast is coming through the tunnel now. He's a little bit up in his time, but not by much. But maybe so wrong reading. Comes through to back. He's got a few tricky sections of sector 3 to come. He taps the wall a little bit, won't affect him too much. Don't think he lost his end plate. Comes through Raskas. Does okay, doesn't look too bad. Comes through the final corner and whacks on the DRS. Power as much as he can. Comes through the line, crosses the line. 1:10.6. Goes 5th fastest, puts Jazzy Jeff into 6th.
Yeah, the Mercedes doing okay so far. 3rd and 5th. I'm waiting for Toast to go a bit faster though. I think he's got something left in the tank.
I just want to butt in very quickly. The Noble chicane from Reschke looked really good. He seemed to have clipped half a curb but didn't get an invalidation. Lily White's retired, you might have to have a look at that. Reschke might be on for a decent lap here. He comes through a final cross. He needs to be a 10.5. He comes across the line and goes 10 point dead. So I knew he did something well in that chicane. And he's just behind Sparhole in 4th place by 6 milliseconds.
Yeah, so Lily White has crashed out just after Casino, actually.
He has, just after Casino, and luckily the game got rid of his car straight away. Lego Minecraft increases the pole time again by 1 second. He's in the lead by provisionally, so he's got a 1:08.8, and he will be very happy with that. Ryan second, the Mercedes reserve drivers in 3rd, Reschke 4th, Toast and Jazzy 5th and 6th respectively. We have 5.5 minutes to go. We'll see.
Conrad's just backed out of his lap, so is he going to be going for another one? He's going to go again. That's fine. Who else have we got? Oh, we've got his teammate. It's coming round the final turn now. Can he improve on his 1:12.1 and move up the board? Unfortunately not. Invalid.
And yeah, it's 1:08 is pretty darn quick, to be fair. Owen is just about to go through the first sector on a fast lap. He's 3.5 tenths up at the moment, so we'll keep on board with Owen. That's still not good enough to get him a place, but if he can keep it up, throughout the lap, it should be just about good enough. Oh, and he loses it out of turn number 7, and that is not going to help him too much. And he's gone off the track outside the tunnel to try and recover.
Ooh. Sparholt has just moved up above Ryan, gone into 2nd, the reserve driver.
He has. And listen, Toast and Mini Gobbo would not have selected a reserve driver if it was slow.
No.
So he's going to be up there, because it's all about. Listen, the drivers are of course fighting for drivers, but it's all about constructors as well. Someone's got to win it.
Yeah, very true.
Listen, this is the 6th race out of what, 21? We've got a long way to go yet, but every race counts.
Watching Jay Luke now, he's come around the end. He was saying in the chat that he managed to get down to 109s in practice, so let's see if this will be the lap. It won't be, but he puts in a 1.10.6.
It is, as he's only 1/10 away from moving up to 5th actually, so the 5th to 7th is actually really close. Jimmy is coming into the pits, he's 10th as it stands. J-Bob goes 1.3 seconds quicker, invalidates the lap on the curb, and he cannot complete the lap. LRB in his Alfa Romeo. He's on a fast lap here. Will Conrad get out of his way? I think LRB brakes too much, and I think he cancels for that, but he was going really slow anyway, to be honest. And LRB still hasn't got a lap in yet.
Yeah,
he's going to pit, and he will have enough time to sort himself out, but it'll be close.
Leaving it tight.
He is. Jimmy Allen retires from a session. He's happy with his time. Red Bull of Ryan is on a fast lap. Cuts the curb very, very close in Casino. Too many C's in that sentence. He goes purple, first sector. Does Ryan? He's on a bit of a mad one, and he wants to beat Lego. Does he have the pace to do it? He's dropped his DRS to 3 to save it in the corners. There's a bit of debris on the track, but it won't affect him. Out of Poirier he goes, and down the tunnel. He's looking quite quick here. Moves up his DRS to 4. Depending on his second sector result, which we will find out after Tabac, we will see. Look at that debris at the Nobel chicane. That is, there's quite a lot there. Comes through Tabac. His second sector time is, it's at purple second sector time. Is Ryan going to take the new pole position and put Lego not provisionally pole? He's doing okay in the curb cuttings at the moment. He comes through the last corner as stable as he possibly can, gets on the power as early as possible. He needs a 1:08.8 to beat, and somehow he loses the time and only goes 1:09.6. Maybe he slowed down in Rascas, but he was purple. But yeah, only improves by 2 tenths in the end.
Yeah, that's a solid effort from him, and he's retaken second place, so I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
Absolutely. Reska is half a tenth up at the moment. He needs 4 tenths to get top 3 for qualifying. I don't think he's improved. He needs a 9.6 to get through. He gets a 10.1. Doesn't actually improve. A lot of cars struggling out of Rascats to it, and he doesn't improve.
Yeah, a lot of back ends coming out. A lot of back ends coming out.
We saw it with Lewis Hamilton, and he nearly screwed up his lap as well, but somehow he managed to save it. Jazzy Jeff is on the lap in the Renault. I think he's up by about a tenth. I'm not too sure. We'll have to check his second sector split time. A lot of drivers come into that Noble chicane on the in the middle of the track, and they get so close to the wall it actually scares me. Jazzy Jeff is half a second up, which would actually put him Twig 5th if he does well in this third sector. Here we go. It looks okay through Rashkas actually. Does well to get through turn number 19 and comes across the line. Can he get a 1:09.6 better? He does go 5th as predicted. He gets a 10.099. Jazzy Jeff goes into 5th.
Yeah, J-Bob did just improve his time and just move up a space. Far Owen is coming round the last corner now.
Owen really needs a low 10 here, and he's not going to get it.
He's not going to get it. It's going to be a low 1:11. Oh, it was invalid.
Changed positions.
Invalid.
Or it was invalid. Lego Minecraft retires at pole. The only person that could beat into pole would be Resco or Jeff, but Resco's done his lap, and Jazzy Jeff has also done his lap. So Lego Minecraft takes provisional pole. Actually, well, pole. In qualifying, there's a Toro Rosso just out of a Noble chicane. I believe that's a Lego Minecraft. Just give up.
Oh, LRB.
LRB is on a lap, and apparently he went purple first, green second. But I don't know if that's true because that lied to me before. Rascas looks okay. He needs to take this as clean as possible, which he does. You can actually use that curb to get a better exit. He comes across the line. He goes 10 dead. Goes 5th, pushes Jazzy to 6th, and that is the end of quali. Twig. So if you won't mind giving a sub, while I just close my door and window.
Of course, yeah. I think Lego Minecraft getting pole there is not a surprise to most of these drivers, but he'll have Ryan for company alongside him. Then Sparholt, Reshka, LRB, Jazzy Jeff, Joe, Toast, Luke, Conrad making up the top 10, and then Kaboom, aka Big Dave, Jimmy Allen, J-Bob, Faro, and Nice and Spicer, Lily White, Tom, and Woolly Mammoth. But that was an entertaining session. We had Lily White crash out as well. So we've already had one crash out, and the race hasn't even started. we'll keep an eye. I'm sure we will get a few safety cars.
Yeah, I can't wait. Love Hate Game says we all know I got removed because I was a better racer for the league. Yeah, I guess. I guess that was the reason. We're just waiting for the cheeky formation lap, where me and Twig can have an actual chance to rest and get prepared, because the next 45 minutes, or even 50, depending on how many safety cars we have, is going to be a mad one. And the thing is, Twig, this only happens once this season. We won't see Monaco for VFL until a minimum after 29th of May, which is when the season ends, and then there's a break. So we might not be seeing this track until like the summer after today for VFL. So yeah, it's a big moment.
Probably F1 2020, I reckon.
It's a big moment. It's a big moment, you know.
It's a big moment.
A very big moment. Look at the tyres are there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Top 10 softs, bottom 10, sorry, bottom 8 or 9
oh dear.
On mediums. They knew I was Charles Leclerc. It wasn't fair. Fair enough.
Barholt has left the session. That's not good for his chances. He needs to get back in here quick.
Good. Hopefully he gets back in. I don't think there's any way I can resend an invite. So we'll see.
So I'm going to predict, that LRB wins this one, and we're going to have a total of 12 cars finish.
12? Okay, I'll go Lego and go 11.
11, wow. Crash outs galore. Yeah, sorry guys, we are resting our voices because it's going to be a lot to talk about here. But they are now coming round.
There is. I need to save every bit of energy I've potentially got in my lungs to do this. I'm very excited. Anything can happen in Monaco.
Anything can happen indeed.
It only happens once.
Seems a bit overcast. We've got some street lights going on as well.
It's a little bit, but it is dry. It is dry.
It is dry.
Anyway, the cars are nearly formed up for what is going to be an absolute madness. We have the green man at the back waving his flag, even though it's not modelled. The lights are now on. It's time for the Monaco Grand Prix. There's a long hold. X lights out and away we go. The Toro Rosso of Lego Minecraft doesn't get a great start. Ryan in the Red Bull always takes first position, and that could be absolutely crucial for the rest of the race. Ryan leads at the Merigo Bay. First Lego Minecraft, second LLB, third Joe, fourth Judgy Jeff, fifth. No problems at the immediate start through Casino. Ryan goes down. There's a safety car already, but I don't know what it was for, Twig.
I can't see what that safety car is for. There was no
there
contact
must have
anywhere.
been some colossal damage somewhere. I'm going to have to try and check everyone's wing as they come through the hairpin.
Owen's missing an end plate. Oh, it's hard to see. Come on, give me the angles.
I don't know.
It's not giving me the greatest.
I really don't know. I think everyone's, alive. No one's got a huge gap. I mean, there's a gap from a Renault to a racing point. But, yeah, that was an interesting start because Ryan got a really good start.
He did, didn't he? Lego got an awful start.
I didn't notice because I don't leave it on the dynamic view anymore because you can't see in line with the cars. So I always do on board. I should really do on board with second place, but I didn't this time. But I saw Lego Minecraft, thought he got away well, and Ryan just came across.
I believe Jimmy's missing both end plates.
A few people put him there. So there's obviously been some damage on the track. If there is you know, they wouldn't give it a safety car in real life if there's some damage that the marshals have to clear. And it's probably not a bad thing that it was a safety car, because if there was damage, it probably was about to get a bit messy, like in the hairpin and stuff.
Yeah. So what changes have we seen? Let's have a look.
I'm just going to finish my snack, Twig, so if you just commentate the
You go for it. You enjoy that snack. So LRB has actually moved up as well. He started 5th place, he's moved up to 3rd. Big loser of places, I'm not being disrespectful. Reshka has dropped 3 places from the start, down to 7th, so not many changes. A lot of people would have moved up because we've had Faro and Jimmy and Sparholt disconnected as well. But that is your position changes. J-Bob has got a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. I believe the game is giving out 10-second penalties for people corner cutting under the safety car, which does not make sense. You're stuck at the speed, you're not gaining anything out of it, so I'm sure that'll be brought up to Cody's, as Nice and Spice actually comes into the pits now. Wonder, let's have a look at Nice and Spice, if he's actually got any damage. Will he be changing that wing? He is changing that wing.
So the question is, why didn't Spice a pit last lap? Even if his teammate went in the pits, which he did, which he didn't, he could have just double stacked. So why has he made the decision now?
Maybe he got the damage on this one. Lap just gone.
Maybe.
It can happen, especially around Monaco. But hopefully,
maybe, but we're talking about GP1 drivers here, you know what I mean? We should be on the ball all the time, you know?
Yeah, unacceptable. But hopefully, Nice and Spicer will catch up to the end. He is about to catch up to the back of the pack, and hopefully the safety car will be in at the end of this lap, and we can go racing again.
And now I'm going to have to shout again. It will be it will be in. It's on 2 laps. Minimum criteria. Just after the back, I think it says. Yeah, we'll get going again. We've still got another 36 laps when we cross the line to go.
Safety car is in.
Ryan is he's on the safety car pace. Just got to make sure Lego doesn't get an overtake early on, and he should be okay so far. Ryan, he did the best thing he could possibly have done, getting in front of Lego on the start line. Verstappen nearly did it. He didn't do it. He didn't win the race from that point.
Here we go.
Take it nice and slow. Ryan takes a nice line through turn 19, and he now begins the restart of the Monaco Grand Prix. How many restarts are we going to have? Excuse me, Ryan, lead through turn number 1, Lego 2nd, LRB 3rd, Joe 4th, Jazzy 5th, up to the bay we go, through Casino. If you need to butt in at any point, please do. And everyone's got a reasonable gap so far. No overtake. It's so hard to overtake here. No immediate overtakes at the front.
No, Lily White was going really slow up into the first corner, and he lost out of place to Tom. I'm not sure what's going on there, but got Faro in now right up behind him.
Everyone's got like I said, a reasonable gap. There shouldn't be too many problems at the moment. And sometimes the safety car can help, just getting everyone back together, give everyone a gap. For Red Bull of Ryan, might have just got a warning just because he did go over the curve a little bit, but I think he's okay. He has got a 1.3 second gap to Lego Minecraft already, and there's a bit of a gap forming between Joe and Jazzy Jeff already, Twig.
No, it's nearly 2 seconds. It is 2 seconds. Oh, Lily White is all over the place. Wow, Owen had to back off there.
He was. He's lost the left side of the wing. He's going to have to pit. Back to the front, Joe is almost on the gearbox of the Alfa Romeo of LRB. The top very competitive start at the top here. Jimmy Allen, 3 second pen for multiple warnings. And at the moment, the top 4 are separated by reasonable gaps, but we're all quite close.
You know, just keeping an eye on the back here with the 2 Williams got a Ferrari and a sandwich here, so I'll keep it. That is a massive corner cut. Nice and Spicer just got caught on the hairpin. Nice and Spicer just got caught on the hairpin.
He's okay. He's just got caught. So,
That is...
carry on. He's still got a wing.
That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
I didn't see it.
There's a little midfield battle going on here.
There is, like a pack of 5 or 6, and Ryan leads us on to lap number 6. Lego 1 second behind, LRB 1 second behind him, Jill less than a second behind him, quite close to the top 4, then a 3.3 second gap to the Mercedes. DRS enabled.
So far so good as well, no crash outs, so the guys are doing very well so far.
Well, that's what I mean. I always think the drivers don't want to crash.
I spoke too soon.
Safety car.
I spoke too soon. Lily White is out.
Commentator's curse. That is absolute commentator's curse for Lily White in the pool section. Now you don't normally see that.
So sorry, Lily White.
You don't normally see that. Oh, loads of drive-through penalties for people speeding under the safety car. Nice and Spicer and LRB might have been one of them. But don't quote me on that, I'm just watching the stream back. I can't see it anymore, but wow. So the third DNF comes actually from the swimming pool. After the left-right, and that is easy to get wrong. If you go too far on the left and you don't turn right, you're going into the wall and your wheel's coming off.
No, yeah, a couple of laps ago I did say about Lily White struggling round there and Faro having to back off.
This is the part where the people pit. Ryan goes for the hearts. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. Ryan has to wait a little bit for Lego. Sorry, not for Lego, for another car, but I don't think it's affected him. Lego's decided to stay out.
Interesting. I'm not sure that's the right call.
Is that track position based or not? Don't forget, these soft tyres can go quite far. They can probably go... listen, on 25% they can do up to 18 laps, so technically they could do quite a few laps. But Lego knows what he's doing, I'm sure. It says at Old Twig when Ryan pits and still comes out 6th. And none of the others have pitted. He's only lost 6 places from a pit stop. And that's good, that. The problem Ryan's got now, Twig, if you think about it, the cars in front of him are on mediums. They do not need to pit until late. So Ryan, in order to catch up to Lego, he's gonna have to overtake some people. And we saw in real life, it doesn't work.
No, overtaking around here is near to impossible. We've seen it done.
Leclerc did it into Raskas on Grosjean, did it perfectly, tried it again on the next drive and crashed.
Exactly,
so,
you can't get too ahead of yourself.
He got a puncture and it had to retire, but basically crashed.
Ooh,
Weschke has just hit into Jimmy Allen. Has he got a wing? He still has a wing, but that's a 5 second back. The problem is, there's loads of penalties on Monaco. We don't know what's actually going on.
No, not really. No, so yeah, look, there's all sorts of strategies going on here. We've got track position, we've got tyre strategies. That's why I love Monaco on the game. You don't know who's going to win, it could be anyone.
This is why I love doing Monaco. I mean, that's the reason why I shouted at the start. I don't normally shout like that for circuits. I only do that for a few circuits. I'll do it for the first ever circuit of the season. I'll do it at Monaco, I'll do it at Azerbaijan, I'll do it at Singapore, and that's it, I'll do it for the last race. That's the only way Sammy Croft, he doesn't really shout too much when he's that hungry or something.
Very
But
true.
Monaco is absolutely iconic. And, you know, if we're not excited, the people watching will be excited, right? So, it's as simple as that. The safety car will be coming in this lap. It's done its second, this is its second lap, minimum criteria. And Lego now leads the Grand Prix with Joe just behind him. The gaps are close again.
There's another time penalty for Nice and Spicer. So they go proper backing up the pack, unlike what Ryan is doing. He's properly backing everyone up here. He needs to get a good start.
Ryan did outright penalty and then left. Yeah, he's going to do the same. It was the best thing to do. Right, Lego comes through turn 19 and the race begins, but the Red Bull of Joe knew exactly what he was doing. He can't overtake him until after the line. He won't make a dive into turn 1 because that'll be a bit unsensible. But Lego leads with Joe behind, Kaboom in third, J-Bob fourth, Tom fifth, all going up the Mazanet. What's Twig a winner?
Mama just took Jimmy Allen into turn 1, pushed him wide, and that's I'd rescue through. So Jimmy Allen took this after the restart.
I got 50% of that, because you're lagging a tiny little bit, but I'll take it as an incident in turn number 1. The cars are all tightly packed together, of course. I love the dynamic views in Monaco, they're so much better than the other tracks. The Mercedes reserve driver is also out of the race. I'm guessing that happened before, I didn't even notice. But
disconnect.
Mercedes reserve driver. Yeah. Did that. Lego's got a 1.3 second gap, and the strategy is going to play here. West gets another 3-second pen for current warnings. What's going to happen now? Ryan really he's on a hard tyre, so he's definitely going to the end. What Ryan needs to do is to stick actually behind Tom, but just don't get overtaken by Owen. It's as simple as that. We wrote Owen off in qualifying because he finished quite slow. He's in 7th place now, which is good. Lego sets the fastest lap 13 dev, that'll be improved later. And we're on to lap 10 for 39.
Yeah, we are. Willie Mammoth is like to rush, looking to get that place back. Williams at the back end, Toast getting it well, so 4-way battle. I hope you heard all that.
Partway.
Why is there... I'm seeing blue flags. Why is there blue flags?
I'm not sure why there's blue flags, but the Ferrari, so the Alfa Romeo behind Owen, there's already a 4-second gap from LRB to Resca. So there's something in the midfield that had obviously happened to cause that 4 seconds. Conrad has just pitted, I believe, on a fresh set of mediums. He'll be going all the way now. And the problem he's got is that most people in front of him have also pitted as well. There's a crash at sector 3 Rascas, and it's a Williams of Woolly Mammoth who's got no wing. Now really that should be a safety car, but we've give it a virtual, and Woolly will fix a wing and probably put some mediums on, or hard depending on what he started with. See, that is a safety car, but maybe one of the safety cars before wasn't really meant to happen. So there we go. He's waiting for a cheap penalty, and that will do that. Probably won't affect him too much picking now, but he is at the back.
No, yeah, I think I did catch that on stream, but I did glance at my phone, so sorry about that, I missed it. But all 4 of those drivers that were in that scrap have all pitted.
Why is Martin Brundle on his phone?
I don't know. Martin Brundle has a lot of famous people contacting him.
Yeah, probably. Martin Brundle doesn't know how to use a phone.
Very true. Oh, Toast
right,
hitting
the
the
race
wall.
is back on, and Twig has a reaction to something.
Toast just hit the wall. I'm just checking it. He's still got his end plate, but I'm sure he took a little bit of damage.
Lego leads on to lap 11. The gap. Oh, there's another crash at Rascas. I think it's on the pit lane, and it's what is that? That is a It's big. He's kaboom. He's backwards on the straight. He's backwards facing the traffic, and he can't turn around. And he's took his wing off him. There's nothing he can do about it, Twig. It's all he can do. It's the only way he can physically get around. There's a car behind him that's going to go past him. And that was the only thing he could have done. Toaster's retired from the session on Raskas, I think. Is that going into the pits? It is. Toaster's crash going into the pits. It's another virtual. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
If you look at Ice and Spicer now, he goes through, but both Mercedes cars are out to the Monaco Grand Prix. We have another virtual safety car. Again, probably should have been a safety car, but we'll roll with it. And both Mercedes are out.
My feeling is, I think Nice and Spicer's done something as well here. I'm not sure what's happened to Nice and Spicer, but back in the pits again. And we've got all sorts going on.
I'll get back into the Discord to understand if anything has happened.
Nice and Spicer's gone.
Put a message, I don't see anything.
Nice and Spicer's disqualified.
Nice and Spicer's disqualified. Wow. We're only not even technically a third of the way through the race yet. The problem is, Lego's got an 11-second lead. What does that mean? I don't quite know yet, until everyone else does their pit stops. But Ryan's pretty close to J-Bob, there's no doubt about that. Oh yeah! Wait, so, there's another, is Lego having a bit of an accident in the hairpin there? I don't know. Anyway, Ryan's only 12 seconds behind the leader, Twig. 12 seconds behind the leader, but Lego's got a pit.
Yeah.
So Lego, the pit lane here is 19 seconds. Lego would come out 7th or 8th with other cars that have pitted. Should Lego have pitted before? Ryan doesn't need to do anything stupid here, but he knows there's a problem here, Twig, because Ryan needs to get past J-Bob, but at the same time he doesn't, because he's going to be first, but he's got LRB behind him, who is technically second now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if LRB gets past Ryan here, LRB will be provisionally first, not Ryan.
Yeah, J-Bob is
Ryan might make a dive into turn number 1, he doesn't, he taps a brake, but what Ryan doesn't want here is a stupid moment of damage. Look at LRB right on the gearbox of Ryan going up through Massenet now, and it's going to be a bit tense because J-Bob really should just let them pass to let them carry on racing, but that's J-Bob's not going to do that.
No,
the Alpha Male of LRB's is going to cheekily look. These are both on the same time. Don't forget Reshka. While these guys are fighting to it, Reshka's coming up from behind as well. Jimmy has to pit, so count out Jimmy for the moment. Or does he have to pit? I don't know. Does J-Bob have to pit? How many laps is he? Yeah, he does. He just needs to pit. I don't think he's pitted yet. No, he hasn't. So both of them need to pit anyway. This will be an intense battle. Down to the Noble chicane they go, and you can see how close these cars have now gotten. Reshka's saying thank you very much, keep fighting, I'll get closer. I'm sure that's going to happen. LRB can feel, just sense that he can get past Ryan. Might make a dive into Raskas like Leclerc did, but he doesn't do it. J-Bob covers the line pretty well. Ryan looked like he was very close to that wall. Will Ryan have a go at J-Bob across the start-finish line? He needs to get past J-Bob sooner rather than later. He moves to the left-hand side, and J-Bob puts his car in the best position. And Ryan now will lose this for back end as well to recover it. LRB's right on the gearbox of the Red Bull driver. He's almost touching it. Through Massenet they go again. All very close to each other. Ryan needs to get past J-Bob. Look, Lego Minecraft is just gaining distance now. It's 16.2 seconds. If that goes past 19, Ryan's in trouble.
Ryan's losing over a second a lap to Lego Minecraft.
He is, and if this carries on for 3 more laps, he is in big trouble.
It's costing him. He's got to get aggressive on J-Bob.
And the only way he can do it is through here. Well, not even through here. Even a bolt on through Raskas. But if he damages his wing, it's race over.
He's got
Lego
to take
Minecraft
a gamble.
gap 17.1 seconds. He's got 3 seconds to work with. Not even that, 2 seconds. If he doesn't get past J-Bob, He won't be competing for the first set. He might need to make a dive down to Rascas, and if he doesn't do that, he needs to make a dive through the pit straight. He needs to use, I don't normally say it, but literally 5 ERS here. He gets a decent exit, I think. Does he make a move? He needs to get past J-Bob now to have a chance of getting past Lego. He moves to the left hand side, but he just can't do it. J-Bob keeps covering the middle of the track, which that's fine, he's allowed to do it. But he just can't get past. The gap is now 18.8 seconds. If he doesn't get past J-Bob this lap, Lego Minecraft will come out in first with a fresh set of mediums. So I think that is that could be race done. J-Bob has actually stopped himself, Ryan and LRB from technically winning this race.
And he's now also stopping Reshka, Jimmy and Just Jazzy Jeff.
Exactly. He's literally stopping
on.
everyone. He wasn't going to win from this point, J-Bob, but he stopped everyone else.
He's positioning that car up very well.
He is.
He's a modern day Alonso.
I mean, he's not going to win. He's got to pit. Unless he is not going to pit, but he has to. He hasn't stopped. So
yeah.
Really, he's holding these guys for no reason.
Well, it could help him later in the race, holding these guys up.
I mean, it could help him, but how's it going to help him? Because he's going to be 20 seconds behind.
True.
How's it going to help him? The safety car will help him. They don't need to pit. You know, so if you think about it logically, it's not going to help him. You can see how close these cars are. Reska was 2 seconds away 5 laps ago. He's now half a second. So, yeah, I don't know. But he's entitled to race. He's got... You don't have to let them overtake at all. He's second place.
Oh.
He's entitled to do what he wants.
Jimmy Allen just hit the wall and he's lost an end plate.
Wait, Twig, why is Lego Minecraft? Oh, he's pitted. Oh, I didn't even see it. I was going to say why he's 3 seconds ahead. Lego Minecraft has come out on the hard compound, and you can see the gap. He's 4 seconds in front. I didn't even notice he pitted because I was too concentrated on the battle.
Here goes Ryan. He's making that move. And he can't.
Oh, Ryan got a 5-second pen, but that might not be a bad thing. Because now he's ahead and now he can build on it. Jazzy Jeff gets a 3-second time point. I think J-Bob might have a left end plate damage there because he didn't. But Ryan might have helped him a little bit just to get past the car. Or it hasn't helped him and he destroyed his race. LRB overtakes J-Bob. See, now all the cars have overtaken J-Bob. Does he? Maybe he just has something wrong with Ryan. But Ryan's got past, and now J-Bob lets LRB and West get past. I don't get it.
It's very low on Urs, so that might be a factor.
Urs? Urs, is that what we're calling it?
Oh, that's what I like to call it.
Urs.
So Ryan is trying to hunt Lego Minecraft down now, but the time is going up. It's 5.5 now.
It is, and the reason why is pretty simple. Lego's times are 1 lap old. Ryan's 11 laps old. Even if Ryan matched his pace, it still wouldn't work. And that's the problem. If J-Bob didn't, if J-Bob didn't hold him up, then because look, J-Bob's now in 6th and he's going to pit. Do you know what I mean? He just wasn't going to get a podium at that point. If it was a safety car or whatever, yes, maybe. But at that point in the race, he was never ever going to get a podium. And he's just stopped all them from competing with Lego Minecraft. In reality, if there isn't a safety car now, I'd be very, very surprised if Lego doesn't win this race. And I'm only saying that because now he had a 4-second. He was going to be 11 seconds behind Ryan. But because of that, with J-Bob, he's now 7 seconds in front. Do you know what I mean? He's just kind of ruined it a bit, to be honest. And that's just facts.
I think if Michael
has
got to get J-Bob step with him here.
Ryan really needs a safety car.
Really needs a safety car.
The problem he's always going to be up against it because of his tyres, they're old.
And time penalty.
And 5-second pen, yeah. So actually now he's now already 13 seconds behind.
I think the race is falling away for everyone else.
It is. And, you know, if they would have let Ryan go past before, we would have had an excellent end to the race. But, there you go. You know my opinion. If you're not fighting for a podium, you just let them pass. That's my view anyway. You know, because he wasn't fighting for a podium. He had to pit. He was much slower than the podium pace. Oh, Ryan might have just clicked his template. Okay, no, it seems okay. Looked like he tapped the wall after turn 1, but I didn't see it. And Lego Minecraft is just managing his car, managing his pace, and he's already 9.4 seconds ahead with a 5-second pen, which makes that 10.4 seconds ahead. Ryan has a 5-second pen twig, which would technically now put him 4th place. So Ryan's not even getting a podium at this point.
Oh, Ryan is also missing his right end plate.
Yeah, I knew he tapped something, I just couldn't see it. LRV might have seen that damage and might, you know. Oh, LRV might have lost his right end plate. Somehow he doesn't, but he tapped that one pretty hard. Yeah. Pretty hard. So here we go then. Alfa Romeo GLS is not going to get him on this straight. It's very hard to overtake. I mean, even if you were about to, the car can just go in the middle of the line and you have to brake, because if you don't brake, you're getting damage. So it's, you know, really tricky. And look, that's what I mean, Twig. So J-Bob pitted and he's in 9th place. He was never ever fighting for a podium.
No.
Never ever fighting for a podium. He's not even fighting for 10th place because he's 16 seconds behind. So
well, he's up into 8th now because Luke's pitted.
He's up into 8th, but he's 19 seconds away from Owen. And that's a pit stop. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, kind of ruined the race a little bit, to be honest, because we can't really shout about anything. LRV is going to get a second anyway. Ryan's got a penalty. There's not really much we can shout about now, which is a bit of a shame. Tom goes into a wall at poo, I think. Yeah, there's a yellow flag is set to be. He's okay though, he's still moving. But he did bump into the Piscane pool. And yeah, I guess we can relax a little bit now because it's all opened up. Unless Lego DNS, pretty sure he's won this race. The gap is technically now 15.5 seconds. A car's inside of the pit, and that is Tom. And we're down from 18 to 13. And Twig's guess at 12 is looking okay. My guess at 11 is looking pretty good as well.
To be fair, we only have 12 running. Willie Mammoth isn't in his car. So we are down to the 12. Oh, Far Owen has gained a lot on Conrad. He's now right behind him.
He is, J-Bob has it. It's got to 21 seconds nearly. So I got a bit of a hunch about J-Bob.
Yeah, I feel like you're fuming.
I'm
on the inside.
No, I am, because it's ruined a good race. Ryan, well, it's not a good race now, is it? Really, we know if Lego doesn't crash, he's won. It's literally that simple. It's
all midfield battles now.
It's just, it's not even midfield. The gap is so flipping wide. LRB doesn't really need to overtake Ryan just yet. Of course, Ryan's got the penalty you all know about. However, Reschke is only 5 seconds behind, so the closer Reschke gets, for example, the closer Vettel gets to Verstappen, like in real life in Monaco, the more he has to think about getting past the Red Bull. Conrad's fixing a wing for him.
Yeah, and he got a 5-second penalty for speeding, so J-Bob might... He's not going to get ahead of him.
3-second pen for cutting the no-bull chicane, which I saw on stream. You cheat.
Oh, wow. J-Luke just got ahead of Conrad coming out of the pits, and J-Bob is right behind him. So we've got a freeway. not the one everyone is hoping for.
It's almost a 5-way going through Casino.
Yeah, true. Oh, and Ryan's pitted. He's had enough. He's had enough of missing that end play.
Yeah, and I think LRB was going to get him.
Lego Minecraft could hit again. That is how far ahead he is.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could. He's got faster tab at the moment. Lego Minecraft 12.6. Ryan's also done his penalty in the pits, and he is going to come out 6th. But he's come through because J-Luke's just coming through Rashkaj now. I hope J-Bob gets no points.
Oh, he's in the pits again. There you go. He's way out in points now.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Good. I won't really fall out with him tonight. I won't fall out with him any other time. But tonight he's done me over that. Nah, the only race he sees me gets to Monaco and he ruins it. Yeah, like you said, 21 seconds to LRB. Oh, there's a crash at Noble Chicane, 2 cars. Is it Joe? No, it's Reshka and Owen.
Reshka and Owen.
Both of the racing points having a little bit of an incident in the Noble Chicane outside of the tunnel. Just try to check for damage.
Reshka's got damage. Owen does not.
Yeah, Reshka's got right end plate. Will he have to pit? No, he won't. It's 15 laps to go. Conway gets a free second pen. He's getting quite a few pens now.
Yeah, he's pushing hard to fight the Alfa Romeo of J. Luke. Still 14 laps left.
Grab a quick drink, go to it.
You go for it. I will keep on board. We got a yellow flag in sector 2. What's that for? Safety car. We have a safety car.
No, I'm getting a drink. I can't see it. I'm coming back. I'll get a drink after.
Yes.
We have a safety car, and why was it?
I don't know. There was a yellow flag in sector 2, so I'm trying to see if any of the front runners.
Jeff gets a drive-through pen, and he was 3rd. Oh no.
Any of the front runners got any damage? There's no damage anywhere.
Lego Minecraft comes into the pits, puts mediums on.
Wow. Wow. So, everyone should catch up. Now we might have a race on our hands. There's NRB and Jazzy Jeff both pit.
This is what we needed. I can now forgive J-Bob, maybe. Because, let's be honest, that race it started off so good and it just dropped very quickly.
It dropped very quickly.
Just to clarify, it was J-Bob's fault. But J-Bob's getting the attention he wants, isn't he? So, what does this mean? It means that Jazzy Jeff and LRB are on fresh mediums. So is Lego though. Ryan is on fresh mediums too. Shayla's behind him, but probably Ryan has got an Alfa Romeo in front and behind. Oh, twig. Ryan's really struggling in that hairpin with that wing. Right hand plate. Has he got right hand plate damage?
Well, he went into the pits, didn't he? Has he got that?
Oh, did he? I don't know.
I'll have a look.
He's really struggling in that hairpin.
Yeah, he's got a new wing.
He really struggled then. He nearly hit the wall. Maybe it was just he came in a bit too in on the inside. Look at that dynamic view. That is so cool. Anyway. We're under safety car conditions for at least this lap anyway. Probably one more as well because there's a car right at the back and I think that's J-Bob. Oh, it is! Right at the back. Bless him.
Oh, Joe is amongst all the front runners. He's behind Lego Minecraft.
He is, because he can't overtake a safety car, can he?
No.
Is he ghosted?
Oh no,
He is
he
ghosted.
Can
Oh, I don't know.
he? Is it gonna let him through? I don't think it is.
Not sure. But when the safety car comes in this lap, we will have 12 laps to go. You know, now it's a race. And if you look at the tyres, Twig, on the left-hand side,
Yes.
no one now needs to pit. So this is a race to the end now. How many safety cars? We've had 2 safety cars, yeah? No, 3.
3. And
We had
2 virtual, I think.
And 2 virtual. We could have had 2 more safety cars, especially with the thing that happened at Raskas.
Oh yeah.
But we haven't. So 3 safety cars. We have room for 2 more if we need it. Lego won't mind too much. Listen, he did have a big gap, but we know why that was. And he pitted. So he won't be too fussy. He knows he's got the pace to get away. But what it does mean is it flips the grid a little bit.
We've got 1 more lap for the safety car there. We're waiting for J-Bob.
We are. We have got 1 more lap of the safety car. So we will only have 11 laps when they cross the line next. And yeah, maybe this is the second lap of the safety car, so it's probably going to do it anyway. Wow. Now this spices it up. This spices it up a bit. And this is what we want.
Oh, I did notice Conrad got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags, and he's missing the whole side of his left front wing.
Is it?
He's missing a huge chunk of his front wing.
Oh dear.
It's not even there anymore. That is terrible.
We might just have a quick look at that. Oh Jesus.
Wow.
I don't know what he's done there, but he's going to be in trouble because obviously Rescue's behind him. He'll want to get past Kaboom or what a revenge where he was because he wasn't 10th, that's for sure. I know he had an incident on the pit lane, but before that he definitely wasn't 10th. As the cars come through the tunnel, turn number 9 on the safety car, the 3rd safety car of the race. Just seen the viewers go up a little bit, so if you just joined, welcome. We've finally got a decent race. Apart from the first few laps. And I think to it, in 12 laps time, 11 laps time, we won't see Monaco, unless we do it for another league, because we've done the BPRL, we've done the VFL, we've got it in EVR, I think, at some point, but not very often. The safety car is coming in this lap, and Lego Minecraft will be leading the pack for the next 11 laps of Monaco. Will we see another safety car? We don't know. Lego restarts the racing.
Oh! He slowed it right up.
Oh no! I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. But he got away. Owen didn't get any damage, I don't think. But wheel to wheel with Massanane, that's not the best thing to do. But they separate themselves, which was a pretty good idea. And he broke, because we thought he was going to go full power on the final corner. He doesn't, he breaks, and loads of people weren't concentrating. Owen has a wing, Jazzy Jeff is, he's lost his right side of the wing, and that might be his podium over. Conrad, the Alfa Male's gone the inside of the McLaren. The McLaren hit, Conrad hits the hairpin. He might have lost his right end plate, and he has. And the Alfa Male McLaren are wheel to wheel, but J-Lu gets a good exit through the tunnel. Rescue's right behind Conrad. He would have seen the damage, and he would try and make a move now. He tries to make the outside move down to the Noble chicane. Tries not to hit J-Luke. He goes really far away, slows down so he doesn't get the penalty, and goes through the corner. And for McLaren and Rescue going through to back now, for McLaren steps off, probably a good idea. And that was a bit of a sprawl from the hairpin onwards.
Yeah, I'd advise Conrad to pit now. That front wing is non-existent, but he's going to carry on.
Lego Minecraft 11.984. Will that be the fastest lap that we will see? Probably. I'm not very good at rhyming. Ryan gets a 3-second time penalty. Owen is already 3.6 seconds behind. The reason being, he's on 17 lapped medium tyres. And I don't know if what Owen did there was it. Oh, there's a Red Bull of Joe that's gone into the side of down towards Casino at the bottom. He's gone into the runoff area, and he's properly smashed his car up in that area.
Oh, he has. At least he's off the track.
But he's off the track, and we can carry on with that. What was I saying? Yeah, what Lego did after that safety car, I don't know. Was it cheeky or was it clever? Because I've never seen anyone do that before, and it seems like a bit of dirty racing, that to me.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that'll be looked into, because it looked like he went and then he decided
to
brake.
Full power and then braked. Now, at first, when you see 4 cars that you don't want to win, but you don't want them to win, crash, you think, oh yeah, I've done perfect. But really, that shouldn't be done, that, because it's never been done in real life before. It's never been done in any race I've seen.
And it's ruined Jazzy Jeff's race. It's ruined his race.
Jazzy Jeff's race. It has, yeah. And I think that will be looked into. And Lego Minecraft might not be getting. He might win this race, but he might be getting a harsh penalty next race, because that is not very good to see. It looks clever at first, because if everyone did brake Twig.
Sorry, Ryan's just dive bombed down the pin, and he's going again for the move on Owen, and he's pushed himself past that racing point. Sorry to butt in.
Sorry? I've lost where I was. Oh yeah, if they did, well, the Alfa Romeo might make a dive into a noble chicane, he goes close to the wall for a racing point, gives LRB the benefit of the doubt, and LRB's into 3rd place. If we go back to that point after the safety car, if all the cars would have broke and not hit each other, would it have been classed as dirty racing? Probably not. You know, if there was no damage, let's say Jazzy Jeff didn't get any damage, and everyone broke fine, would it have been classed as dirty racing? I don't know. But the reason why we have to, question it is because Jazzy Jeff was 3rd. And he had tyres.
I think once you start going, you start putting the accelerator on, I think you can't really then start braking again.
I think it's wrong to, absolutely.
That's
he had
my
no reason
view.
to brake either. The safety car was in the pits and we had the green flag. There was no reason for Lego to not to brake, sorry. And yeah, I think he's done the wrong thing there. He should have just raced. But it will be ticky.
Joseph has said in the comments, Lego broke because he got an illegal overtake on Joe.
Now that would make sense, but the problem is Joe was a back marker. So obviously in game he would have to have broke or he would have got in trouble. So that makes sense completely. But why did he have an illegal overtake when he was 1st?
It's very odd.
Because Joe was 2nd in the safety car because he was a back marker. But if you watch, when the safety car came in, if you watch my stream back, Joe went into 1st as the safety car went in the pit lane. Because when going past Pool, Lego was Joe was 2nd. Going out of Rashcast, Joe was 1st. Lego was 2nd. And then he's had to brake for Joe going through the final corner. So if that's the reason, not Lego's fault. But the game has done Jazzy then, because Jazzy got the whiff of that. No one else.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been coming out. A back marker should not be affecting.
And that's what I mean. Why can't an admin kick a driver or just make someone retire? Because that is literally ruined Jazzy Jeff's race. Joe's not even in his car. Joe isn't sat there driving his car.
No.
And it's ruined Jazzy Jeff's race. Jazzy Jeff's race has been ruined by a guy that's not even in his car. Quite frankly. Wesk is getting really close to Jelly on the pitch straight. I mean, listen, there's always a discussion to be had. There's always two sides to the story. I thought he did some dirty racing. When really, if you look at the situation, he hasn't. He's just done what the game would have told him to do, or he would have lost the race. So, you know, he's done the right thing. He had to brake, and he did so. And unfortunately, Owen did brake, but Jazzy didn't. So, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame.
It's a shame. I'd like to see if anyone brings it up in the chat.
Yeah.
I
mean, we see what we see. You know, onboard looks very, very different sometimes. Right, in terms of situational awareness.
Reshka nearly lost it. He's struggling. Has he got damage? He has. He's missing a right end plate, so that explains why he's now lost the back end of J-Luke. But 5 laps to go, including the one we're currently on, and Lego Minecraft is looking like he's going to cruise to victory here at Monaco.
Again. I'm not gonna sit here and say Lego Minecraft doesn't deserve to win the race. I'm not going to do that because he smashed qualifying by quite a bit. He's obviously been very, very quick. He's always had a gap, hasn't he? He's had a 21 second gap. Forget the J-Bob bit. He's had a 21 second gap. He's also now got a 10 second gap, even more because Ryan's got a pen, so it'll be technically off Ryan's gap. So he is, as it stands, the quickest man on the circuit.
Yeah.
There's no question.
You can't fault that.
But giving Lego Minecraft a 13-second gap to Ryan in the middle part of the race, would that have changed the outcome? Because A, there might not have been another safety car because of the situation. B, for Matt having a safety car after Ryan took the lead, and then Monaco's right behind him. The Lego Minecraft's right behind him. You know, it's just one of those questions. You know, what would my Lego Minecraft have done? Because he only pitted on the safety car, remember?
Yeah.
He only pitted on the safety car. So if there wasn't a safety car and he had that 13-second gap, Ryan in the lead, what would have happened? That's the question. But I can't answer that because it's already happened.
No. I knew you hadn't forgiven J-Bob.
Me, Spicer, and Jeff all went to do drive-through pens, and the VSC came on and made us all pit instead. Oh dear. I didn't crash, I retired manually in front of pit lane and it hit me into the wall. Well, madness in Monaco. Monaco madness. Left with 12 drivers, Twig, either ending with your bet or ending with mine, one of them.
Well, Willie isn't in his car, so we're on 11,
right, so
technically. So
we have 3 laps to go, including this one. I'm just going to remain on board at the front because the smallest interval gap is 0.4 seconds, but Twig will be covering that, I'm sure.
I am.
At the front, 2.8, 3.2, 4.5 in chronological order. And that's pretty much it. I haven't forgiven J-Bob. Is Jazzy Jeff 1.4 seconds behind him?
14.
No, he isn't. Oh, well, he's getting a point, isn't it? But it has been it's been an entertaining race. I mean, we've had 3 safety cars, and we've had things to shout about. We've had incidents. We've had many virtual. I don't know how many. About 4, maybe more. I don't know. Games broken, but yeah, Abu Dhabi my favourite track. So see you next week. Well, best of luck. I'll see you then. I love Abu Dhabi actually. Not commentated it yet though. There's a few out of them. Italy, Russia, Japan, Mexico. I've done quite a lot actually. I've done. I won that 38 to 39, ladies and gentlemen. It's a yellow flag in sector 2, and that is a Jazzy Jeff retirement in the Renault just before the tunnel. And of course, the game won't bring a safety car out with 2 laps to go, but he's going to DNF through after the tunnel, I think.
Oh.
He seems to be still driving, man.
LRB is all over the back of Ryan, and he's going down the inside. I think Ryan just let him through.
He is, because Ryan's got a penalty twig. And Ryan, sorry, what's the gap to Owen? 4.6.
Ryan's got no front
Ryan's
wing.
got no wing. Ryan might not finish 4th or even 5th here. Have I got into or leader? I need to go on leader. I'll let you keep an eye on that. I'll just keep an eye on Lego.
Yep.
Just in case something goes wrong. One more lap to go from Lego Minecraft until this lead doesn't see Monaco until maybe next Formula 1 potentially. I know other drivers do other leagues, of course, but in terms of VFL, these drivers won't be doing Monaco this season again. And it's the final lap, and what a race it has been. Could have been a little closer. But I'm sure Lego Minecraft won't mind.
Ryan is nursing this car around.
Yeah, don't forget Lego Minecraft has not led this whole race.
No.
Ryan took
He had an awful start.
After the turn 1, which was, I'm going to watch that back because it actually looked pretty cool. Lego Minecraft going to tap the wall quite quick there, but he's okay. On his way to the back, half a lap to go for him to complete the one and only Monaco Grand Prix for this season. He's looking okay through this Piscine pool. And he seems to have absolutely smashed it. Even what would happen with J-Bob, even if it didn't occur, or did occur, he was always looked like he was going to win the Grand Prix, and Lego Minecraft has won the Monaco Grand Prix after 39 laps and 3 safety cars. LRB in the Alfa Romeo has done well to get past Ryan in the end of asking. He's 20 seconds behind the leader though, but that won't matter to him as he comes across the line in his Alfa to take the 2nd place position, and we'll see where Ryan's going to get, because he could go back down to 6th twig. Ryan crosses the line, Owie goes 3rd, J-Luke stays 5th, so he had a pen. Ryan gets 4th place. Reshka's going to come home in 6th place. The fastest lap will go to Lego Minecraft. Reshka comes through.
Oh, no. What is J-Bob doing there? Sorry, J-Bob. I have no words.
I don't know. Are you on Twitch? Let's see what just happened.
Oh
my
god.
him back, can I?
He just
What
went
happened?
for a dive bomb into the last turn. It was never there. And he just took out Big Dave. Oh lord. J-Bob has not gone down well this evening. Oh, congratulations to Lego Minecraft though.
I've just made my feelings known in the Discord, and so has Ryan. I'm not happy. I'm not his friend anymore. Until he proves me wrong, I'm not happy. Right, there, English. There are your final standings, ladies and gentlemen. So Lego is the winner. Far Owen, by the way, 14th to 3rd. Can we have a little bit of a round of applause? Ryan 4th, J 5th, Kaboom 6th, Jimmy 7th, Reshka 8th, J Bob 9th, get in. Conrad 10th, William Ameth 11th, Jazzy Jeff 12th, Joe 13th, Tom 14th. You can see the rest for yourselves as I scroll down. There you go, because we're all DNFs, ladies and gentlemen. What a race it was. I don't know if Twig's doing post-race interviews, but I'm got a dip. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me, Twig.
As always.
And well, that's it for Monaco for VFL until next Formula 1. Crazy that we're saying that after an hour. It's gone. We won't see it again with these drivers.
And we are at Abu Dhabi next week, I believe. Oh shit, it's your party. I can't fucking invite people.
You have to make your own party, I think.
Oh dear.
Right. Oh no, can I make you leader? Wait, it might make you leader when I leave, so
Probably.
I'll catch you for some discussions tomorrow.
Yes, we'll do. We'll do, Jack.
Right.
Good night.
Good night, stream. Thank you for watching. Next week is Abu Dhabi. See you then.
Right, we're still going stream. We are going to get the top 3 in, hopefully. I haven't got everyone on my list. Hopefully they're still in here. Don't think Lego Minecraft talks. Invited LRB. Far Owen. We'll see if we'll do interviews if anyone joins. Let's see if anyone joins. That was a good race, decent race. See if we can get Ryan in. He did come fourth. To be honest, no one is watching the stream currently. So we'll probably leave things there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If anyone's watching back, so I don't think anyone's watching live. Yeah, congratulations to Lego Minecraft. Oh, maybe someone is. Someone's just posted a comment. J-Luke is. Thank you everyone for watching, tuning in. It was a decent race, and oh, what? I can't come out spectator. Can I just go in any car? I want to get involved. Oh, I can't get involved. Thank you for watching. Next week, I believe. Let me have a quick check. We are at Abu Dhabi, so make sure you tune in. This time next week, the 21st of Feb, 10:15 PM for the night race in Abu Dhabi. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you next week with Jack. Good night.